And what's going on, you guys? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of about celebrity gossip, how things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, 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 wonderful Monday. And I intend on doing the exact same. What's going on, y'all? Now, before we get into anything that we're here to talk about, let's get into the church announcements. And I'm really hoping that this internet is not fucking up. Okay. But anyway, first things first, can y'all hear me? I need to make sure my mic is on. And the only music that we're promoting over on Scotty by Nature TV is Tramiel, K-Star, and Bando. We're not promoting no damn Pink Friday 2 over here on Scotty by Nature TV. She got enough promotion. And we ain't even here for her like that over here. So don't even do that. I'm just saying. Anyway, so before we get into what we're here to talk about, we already at 88 people. Let's go ahead and get into the church announcements first, okay? So the first things first. Now, yesterday was the Real Housewives of Potomac. I have not seen Potomac yet, but there will be a live review later on in the day, all right? It's already set up to be, live and everything. So if you have not, go ahead and look at my live thing and see it. I have a lot of lives to do today. I got this live, I got LAMH, I got Potomac. I've decided to make Married to Medicine a live too. And then I have the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So I have lives all damn day. So make sure you guys be on the lookout and make sure you guys tune in to that. But yes, there will be a Real Housewives of Potomac live later on today. And I think it's going to be at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. So with that being said, let's see. Then you got the Whether You Like It or Not panel. That will be tonight at 8:15 Eastern time. Okay. That's the next thing. Okay. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye. Because you one of them little punk ass niggas that can't take nobody's jokes or opinions. And my house is not nasty and my blinds are not dusty. But that's what you barbs do. Y'all like to do shit like that. And then when somebody say something, y'all want to attack. That's still not going to make me stream Pink Friday. Okay. Even though I did already, but that's not going to make me want to promote her music over here. So yeah, this is my platform and I don't have to promote nothing over here that I don't fucking want to. So get your ass on. Bitch ass nigga. Anyway, what was I about to say? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. And then next up is the Chasing panel, which would be on Wednesday. Okay. We review Chasing at every episode of Chasing Atlanta every single day. Okay. Every single Wednesday night at right after the show. So make sure you guys get in tune with that. And then you already know that on Saturday nights, we always do Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews. All right. So that's pretty much all that we got for all the church announcements. So let's go ahead and get into the mess, you guys. Just give me one moment, you guys. One moment. Okay. All right, you guys. Damn. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry that I had to go into that little rant just then, but I cannot stand people like that. Like I was literally joking about not promoting Nikki's music in my chat, but this little bitch ass nigga want to come up in here and do the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, y'all. Ugh, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to do that. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change. This is not what we're doing. But I got a couple of more weeks before I really get into my transition. So y'all just give me some time. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the mess, honey. Now, the first things first. Let's talk about the first thing, y'all. First thing on the list is Selena Johnson and Adele. Okay, now that was the first thing that we're going to talk about, and it started with Adele basically saying that she don't want nobody covering her music. She don't want nobody covering her music. She don't want nobody singing her music. She feels like the people can't sing and they cannot sing no song like her, so therefore they don't need to cover it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Let's talk about it. So it starts off with this. It says that Adele says that she doesn't think anyone should be covering her songs, and we're gonna get into it. Where we at? So it says, neighbors, who doesn't love a good karaoke? Now Adele doesn't though. During an interview with Hollywood Reporter, the Rolling in the Deep singer expressed how she'd rather people not sing her songs. I think I'm not the best singer in the world at all, but no one else can sing my songs like me because they didn't write them, she explained. Adele says the people who do cover her songs can't sing. No one can sing my songs like me, period. They can't sing. Their lyrics are not their own, and I don't think anyone else should sing my songs. I don't mind it when they do, but I'm just saying they're never gonna be able to emote it. To be fair, Adele said the same could be said for her. Same way that I can't sing other people's songs. I didn't write the lyrics and I can't sing them as well. It's also important to note that when asked about Aretha's cover, Adele said, apart from Aretha Franklin, no, I don't mind it when they do, but I'm just saying they're never going to be able to emote it. Neighbors, y'all feel her, or do you think that she's reaching? Now, before we move on to what Miss Selena Johnson said, do you guys think that she was doing too much, or do you guys agree with what she's saying or what she's trying to say? What y'all think about that? Let me know before we move on into what Selena said, because Selena has some things to say as well. And yeah, so I want to know. Let's see. Okay, Tammy Talks. First of all, shout out to you, Tammy Talks. Tammy Talks said that she don't have an issue with that. Someone said that she's right. Michael Smith said from a writer's point of view, she sees what she's saying. Ava Black says, well, I don't listen to her music. Oh my God, now I don't listen to her music. So a couple of y'all agree with what Miss Adele is saying. A lot of y'all really don't have an issue with what Adele is saying at all. So okay, I could get with that. I can get with y'all on that. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to move on to see what Selena had to say. I am your woman, Selena, R&B diva, Selena. Okay, so this is what Selena said, and I want to know what y'all, if y'all agree with what Selena had to say or not. Okay, so this is what was said, y'all. So it says Selena responds and says, "Girl, bye. We don't make these records so that we can sit and listen to them and have our own emotions. We make them so others can heal, be inspired, or motivated. We make music for others to feel. Otherwise, don't release it and sing it in the shower. Don't agree? Ask the people who pay their money to come and get those very emotions. As for someone covering a song, that is the highest form of flattery, especially when you write it. It means either they love it, like it, or feel connected to you or it. And Aretha is the queen of soul, the very soul Adele's music appears to be influenced by. So her covering your song is the highest of high. To say that they can't sing gotta be a typo, because that's crazy. Now, any thoughts on what Miss Selena Johnson had to say about that? Any thoughts on what Selena got to say? Let me look at the comments. I agree. Sometimes people don't sound like the original artist because Whitney was one of a kind. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, Katrina Taylor, because I was just about to mention Whitney Houston. Now, that was a cover if I never heard one. For many years as a kid, I didn't even know that Dolly Parton was the original person that sang I Will Always Love You. The way that Whitney sung it, Whitney sung the got that song. So therefore, it was kind of hard to believe that that was a damn remake. I didn't know that it was a remake until I got to be like a little older, like when I was in high school. I didn't realize it was a remake until then. And for many years, my mother loved that song. Like I remember growing up, and she would always play that Bodyguard soundtrack. And I used to love it. Like I used to love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, period. So my mama would play it all the time. It just gives me those nostalgic feels every time I hear the record. But I just said all that to say that so many years I did not know that that was a remake. So whenever somebody can take your song and literally make it their own, that's great. Someone says, for example, Beyonce sung I'm Going Down by Mary and she did great, but Mary's is top tier. Well, if you really want to be honest, Mary's I'm Going Down is also a cover by Rolls Royce. And a lot of some people that's probably my age or younger than me probably don't even know that that was a remake, because once again, that's a prime example of a person singing a song to the best of their abilities to the point to where they make the cover their own record when it's really not their record at all. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, I get it. They did it all the time to black people back in the day. Oop, okay. The mark of a good performer is knowing how to emote and embody any song given to them to sing. I agree with that. Let's see. She needs to go sit down somewhere. Which one, Adele or Selena? Joe and Aretha sang her song better than her, so she can have a seat. She copies black women who are her blueprint. Y'all making some good points now. It makes sense in a way. Same way as writing raps is important because no one would ever be able to tell your story like you. She should be happy people want to, as long as they're not trying to profit. What's the issue? Well, no one is singing any of Selena's music, so this wasn't her fight. Now, wait a minute now. Don't say nobody, because I sang Selena's music. Let's take a minute and talk about what turned this home into a house. I don't know what this was about, but been through too much not to work it out. Now you say you've been loving me only, baby, faithfully. It's mighty strange when my eyes can see that you've been cheating around on me. I sing it, okay? Exactly. Adele needs to have a seat. I am a soul singer, so Selena is absolutely correct. Okay. That song gives me chills in a good way. You gift the song to the world, no control over it after you gift it. Okay. I think she's worried about somebody singing it better than her. Oh, wow. Okay. Shoot, most of Luther's songs are covers. That is true. Prophet says, I agree with Selena. Covers don't really hurt nobody and they're fun to do. No shade, but my favorite versions of Adele songs came from the cover versions from Glee. Oh my God. Just like Escape, Luther Vandross. Okay. I agree with Selena. The best material is more important than the first artist to perform it. Adele also performed Bunny Red, I Can't Make You Love Me, and it was fire. Seems a little hypocritical. She doesn't want to be outsung by anyone. Who knows? Because that is great to have others cover your song. Okay. Scotty, most of the songs are remakes like the Jackson 5 and In Vogue remade his song. Adele, Elvis, the same thing. Let me see. I can respect her wanting to keep her music hers, but I agree with Selena about covers, okay? Look, don't get me started. Don't get me started on this song, okay? I don't see no rings on these fingers, so I'm not gonna deal with your drama. Long as you're with me, you got to show respect. Go out and get a job and bring home a check. Okay? See, I will love you till the day I die. Let me see what else. Selena can sing. I recently found out Case Missing You was actually a cover that a Joe cover who sang it first, but most people don't know this. Yes, I heard it. Glee did cover Adele the best, and then it says like some people don't know their troop song. All I do is think of you is the Jackson 5 song. Absolutely, okay. I'm loving this conversation. Yeah, I love this conversation. I love this conversation. I love this conversation. I love this conversation because y'all already know how I feel about music. Music is everything to me, and I cannot wait to start doing my musical commentary because that is where I'm going to shine the most is when I do that. So shout out to this conversation. So I see that everybody seems to, I see there are a lot of mixed thoughts on this. Like a lot of y'all feel like, Adele is right. Some of y'all feel like Selena is right. And then, some of y'all feel, a little indifferent about this whole thing, which I understand. Okay. So that's pretty much the gist of that situation. So yes, I think that's all we got for Adele and Selena Johnson. And I decided to just throw this on in there because it really wasn't that deep, to be honest. The next thing that is up is Joe Budden and Cameron and Melissa Ford. Now, one of the last times we did a Yes for the Mess live, we did discuss the fact that Cameron went off on Melissa Ford for questioning whether or not he was messing around with underage girls or not on the Joe Budden podcast or whatever. And at this point, Joe Budden has some things to say about him going off on Melissa Ford. He's decided to take Melissa Ford that was saying. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what Joe Budden got to say about that because he had some things to say. So we're gonna listen to him go off on Cameron in defense of Melissa Ford. Let's get into it, y'all.
I stand with Mel on all fronts, whatever it is. As a co-worker, as a friend, I feel like it's our jobs up here to check it, which we did with love. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck about none of these other goofy niggas out here and what they got to say. That shit is performative and it's shenanigans. I'm not with none of the performative shit. You think you got a lawsuit, call your lawyer. You got enough lawyers, I think they'll advise you against it. And I don't think niggas' paper is long enough for frivolous lawsuits that they don't have a chance on winning. Call your lawyer, look up what defamation means. I'm not doing this shit with you niggas out here. You niggas is trying to play algorithm games, and I'm not with none of it. And that's still Mel Ford at the end of the day. You niggas be on Instagram liking the bad escorts, going crazy, the cheap ones. Bitches be 50 and 500 pounds. You niggas in the comments writing shit. Stop playing with niggas up here. Honestly, I observe. I'm trying to be cool because niggas got relationships. But enough now. Enough. Thank you. I stand with Mel on all fronts.
Women coming forward and talking about the fact that that is not exactly the way that I remember that story happening.
I don't think that's right what you're doing. I don't think that's right.
Well, who's doing?
What you doing? I don't think that's right. Like them niggas clearly went to a whorehouse and took somebody up out of there.
Says them. And
that's who told the story. But that's who told the story.
I get that.
So of course it says them. Who else
is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
Oh, come on now. That's crazy.
I don't know what you're doing.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting what you're doing.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What are you doing?
Okay, I am not gonna land that plane. Just saying.
That plane should have never even took off.
That's not a plane.
Women coming forward.
And then that's when Cameron said, I told the don't touch me when we took this pic. Gang your apology. Stay strong and stand on business. We just busy at the moment. We'll get to you soon, boo, and nothing violent because you accuse us of more that's inaccurate. I guess he said something about a lawsuit. Okay. So that is Joe Budden basically going in and defending Melissa Ford because of Cameron going back and forth with, well, not really Cameron going back and forth, but Cameron getting upset with Miss Melissa Ford based off the question that she asked. Now, when we talked about the story over here on Scotty by Nature TV a couple of days ago, I did ask the people in my chat, you know what I'm saying? Did she insinuate something or did she just ask a question? And there was a lot of people in the chat that were very split on the matter at hand. There were some people that said, well, no, she only asked the question. She didn't really get out of bounds or get off topic. She just asked the question. But then there were some people that felt like, okay, she insinuated that he was fucking around with young girls and that was a dangerous way of putting it. So, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm looking at it and I'm looking at what Joe Budden said and I'm confused because are you calling this lady an escort? Because that's what it sounds like. I hope I'm not the only one that felt like he was calling her an escort on the slick. Like, what is it? Like is she an escort? Because is that what you? Because it sounded like you was outing her as an escort in a sense. Like that's how it was coming across to me. And I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that because I definitely feel like that. I feel like that's what he was saying. Because we ain't seen Melissa do it that much in a long time. I know she did Hollywood on Lock, which I don't know why she did it. But whatever, but she did it though. She did Hollywood Unlocked and all that other shit. And all that. So I don't know. I just want to know what the But like Too Feisty just said, all these hip hop ninjas are real nervous lately. And they are. These lawsuits and shit that they got going on with Diddy and all that other shit. They got them real nervous. They got them real maxed out, if you ask me. Real nervous, real nervous, real nervous. And I think they should be real nervous because they've been getting away with so much for the long motherfucking time now. And now, you see people like Diddy being taken down, and now you don't know how to accept this. Now you feeling some type of way because they being taken down, and you feel like you're going to be the next one being taken down if you don't get up on your shit. That's how it's coming across to me. So, honey, you best to do what you got to do to get on point because, but I feel like, okay, let me see what Tammy said. Tammy said she did just ask a valid question, but insinuation was definitely there. Yes, I agree with that. Melissa needed to talk about what she did and what she had to do in the industry to stay in the music videos. Girl, what she had to do, girl. Let me stop. What she had to do, girl. Okay. She slept with Ice-T for 2K. Oh no, y'all didn't say she slept with Ice-T for 2K. Oh my God. Joe is a joke. He's coming for Cameron, but you were crickets when it came to Pissy. And yes, he called her an escort. To me, Cameron is telling on himself. That's fair. If they are nervous, that's on them. His attack after her apology is giving guilty vibes. Okay, she don't need to tell us what she did to stay in those videos. Superhead did, and she's still being dragged. We already have an idea of what takes place. Well. To each is motherfucking own. To each is own, honey. To each is motherfucking own. Okay, period. Let me see. Y'all not here for Cameron. Y'all feel like Cameron is on some goofy shit. That's what it sounds like to me. Y'all feel like Cameron is on some goofy ass shit. Y'all feel like he's trying to deflect, and all these girls is just sitting up here trying to deflect and make it seem as if make it seem as though Melissa, not really Melissa being in the wrong, but just trying to make it seem. I lost my train of thought because I got a text message, but yeah, it does give I'm guilty and I'm trying to throw the people off. It does kind of give that, you know what I mean? Let me see. Cameron has the right to feel how he feels and not accept her apology. The Joe Budden podcast asked her to take it out and show, and she said, take it out the show, and she said no. Stand on business and take your L. In this climate, that was unnecessary to say. Okay. The problem is that they asked her to do those things to be in those videos. It's still predator behavior. Kim has always had aggressive energy towards women. Always. Mel was around at the same time those other video girls like Gloria Velez back in the day. Those women were all Melissa spoke out of turn. Cameron is on some goofy arse-ish. Okay. He slut shamed her all over the place. Cameron was wrong for that. And I agree. I agree with every solitary thing that you guys are saying. I want you guys to know that. But I wanted to know how y'all felt about it. Because I'm always asking y'all how y'all feel, and I be wanting to know where y'all stand with certain things. So that's why I asked. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to be, accused of being a pedophile or a predator at this moment when there's a lot of hip-hop artists that's being accused of such. But if you ain't doing nothing of the sort, then you don't need to feel no type of way about anything that's going on at this moment. That's how I feel. What about you? And yes, I'm ordering DoorDash while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Anyhow, we're gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, next story is Mr. Jonathan Majors. Okay, that's the next story that we're here to talk about. And apparently, he has another case where he physically attacked. I don't know if this is the same woman or not, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of checked out of this story a long time ago, so I'm just gonna be real with y'all. But yes, apparently he admitted to putting hands on his girlfriend. So let me go ahead and let y'all know what's going on, okay? So wait a minute, hold on, y'all. These women need to take accountability for their whorish ways. Oh my God. Okay, so this is what was stated about what's his name? Jonathan Majors. Let's go ahead and get into that. And I want to know what y'all think about that. Now it says that Jonathan Majors apparently admits to physically attacking Grace Jabari in newly revealed text messages, threatened suicide if she sought medical attention. Now it says that the text messages between Jonathan Majors and Grace have come to light, revealing that Majors admitted to physical violence against her in an incident dated back to 6 months prior to his arrest. So this is the same lady. Messages from September 2022 detail the fight resulting in injury where Jabari needed medical attention. I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. Majors responded that they will ask you questions and it could lead to an investigation, even if you do lie and they suspect something. Why would I tell them what really happened when it's clear that I want to be with you? The incident occurred prior to Majors' arrest in March, was initially deemed inadmissible in court. However, Major's defense allowed prosecutors to share text messages regarding that prior incident with the jury. More messages read in court revealed that Majors threatened to commit suicide if Jabari sought out medical attention. Last night, I considered myself versus coming home. I need love too. Or maybe I'm a monster and a horrible man. I don't deserve it. And I just should kill myself. In this way, my existence is miserable and I want to. Jabari responded, I will not go to the doctor if you don't feel safe with me doing so or don't trust me to. I promise you, I will never mention you, but I understand fear. The 34-year-old continued contemplating suicide after she rejected his affection post the fight. Jabari did not inform medical authorities about the origin of her injury. And she's saying that she forgot how it occurred. She supposedly did this in an effort to protect her ex. Jonathan Majors is facing charges of assault in the third degree with intent to cause physical injury, assault in the third degree, recklessly causing physical injury, aggravated harassment in the second degree, and harassment in the second degree. So these are the comments. So Claudia Jordan stated, wow, okay, now with these revelations, run, Megan, run. Damn shame he had so many black people fighting for him. I wonder if Megan's finding out about this as we are. Yikes. I feel bad for her, especially knowing that she done fell in love with him. Okay. Mr. Jerome Tramiel says, well, the plot thickens. I remember when my ex-husband threatened me with suicide. I sent him a picture of a rope in the bridge and told him to choose one. Ooh, girl. I tried to tell y'all, but y'all assume because she is white, she was automatically the villain. The signs pointed to him being an abuser. And someone said, not everything is trying to tear a black man down. A lot of y'all hula hooping for this man. So at first he was guilty, then innocent, and now guilty again. Let me mind my black business. Megan, please get delivered from this man like you got delivered from Eva. Okay. And then someone says, I knew it, classic narcissistic abuser behavior. And to be honest, y'all, I ain't gonna sit up here and hold y'all. That is exactly what that is. That is exactly what that is. That's exactly how an abuser does things. That's exactly what they do. And I know this from living in a house with a man that was abusive to my mom. He would do stuff like that. He would put his hands on her. He would hurt her. He would injure her. And once the act is over with, he would go and turn around and he would say that he would himself. And because the woman loves this man to death, even though he just committed some of the most heinous acts against her, she's going to feel sorry for him. And she's going to be like, nah, I don't want you to do that. Of course you don't want him to do that. Of course you don't want him to do that to himself. What sane person would want somebody to kill themselves? Nobody wants that for nobody. So to me, it's like, I honestly understand that. And that's exactly what it's giving. It's giving abuse. It's giving abusive ass, narcissistic ass mother. That's what it's giving. That's exactly what it's given, in my opinion. So yes, I believe that. Yes, and I know that a lot of us don't want to believe it because the lady white. Yeah, we don't want to believe that because she white, because white women get away with doing things like this all the time, you know. So it is what it is. That's how I feel about the whole thing. Like, yeah, I definitely believe that this is true. And that's in the way that it was described. And those text messages told me everything that I needed to motherfucking know. He did it. I didn't want to believe that he did it, but he did it. He did it. And another thing about it is these type of men will fool you. Because that's how my stepfather was. See, my stepfather was like one of the junior deacons at his church, and I never knew that until I was working one day, and one of my coworkers had said, "You know, why you don't ever come to church with your stepfather?" I said, "I never have." She was like, "Well, I would think that with him being like the junior deacon at the church, that y'all would be like very much so into religion or whatever." And I'm like, "Junior deacon, a mother that live in the house with me, and I don't even know that he a junior deacon at his church." And that's why people found it so hard to believe that he was doing the things that he did to my mom, because public. So a lot of these abusive men that we be going up for and that we feel like is everything, everything like sliced bread and like that, they really don't be like that at all. They don't. They be on their same. They be on the work. They be on more bullshit they be selling drugs. They be on more than them, and they will fool you. And my stepfather had them fooled because he was a menace to society in our house, and I mean that with every word, every strength of the word. He was a menace to motherfucking society. Okay. And I wasn't fucking with it. So when people would come up to me and tell me shit about my stepfather and be like, "Oh, he's this, he's that." No, he's not. He don't even take care of his son. Hell, I take care of his son, my baby brother. He don't even do that. So how he's such a good person? The girl, don't even get me started, baby. Because I could go for days talking about that. I can go for days talking about that. And I know that people don't like for me to tell my stories on when they just trying to get commentary on gossip and shit. I know they don't like that. So I don't even want to continue to keep going on and on about it. But that is true. And a lot of the times we feel like we got to take care of these black men all the time. And we got to do this and we got to do that just because they black. Everything ain't about, everything is not about taking down some black man, but that is the shit that y'all like to use when y'all want to make y'all non-valid ass points. Everything ain't about taking down some stupid ass black man. Sorry to say it like that, but I gotta say it like that. Everything ain't about that. Everything is not about that. Everything ain't about taking down some dumbass black man who decided to do the shit that he fucking did. Okay? Period. Stop acting like black men don't have motherfucking flaws. Stop acting like when a black man does something wrong, we're not supposed to hold them accountable for it. We go everybody else accountable for a black man. Let's be real about it. Like Jonathan Majors are the ones that will fool y'all and make y'all believe that they're like this blessed black man. They're this, they're that. And they're not. They're not. So Megan, if he told you this beforehand, okay. But if you finding out this with the rest of us, you need to hit the ground running and go on about your motherfucking business because it ain't looking too good. Okay? And what be so crazy is I call out these black men every single day on my lives, on my reviews, on all that. I call out these black men all the time. But somehow, some way, I hate black women, honey. They ain't gonna talk about me holding Jonathan Majors accountable for putting his hands on somebody. Because they swear up and down, I don't talk about no black man. I don't hold black men accountable. I get that I hate black woman thing, but guess what else I get? I get that I'm transphobic too. I hear that I hate black women, and I hear that I'm transphobic. I can't win either fucking way. So it don't matter at this point. That's why starting in the new year, I don't give a If you can't take an honest motherfucking opinion, you got to go. That's all I'm saying. If you can't take the opinion, then just get the fuck on. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, um, let me see. Before we move on, let me look at the comments. I think that evidence of past actions should be tried on those actions, not the present. If there isn't any evidence to prove that he did it this time, then he shouldn't be found guilty. The lies, Scotty. What I don't want people to do is to attack Megan. They don't need to attack Megan at all because she ain't got nothing to do with this shit. True hatred is not holding people accountable and not encouraging them to be better. Exactly, Miss El Janae. Right. Because he could be a different man to Megan. And that can be true. You know, sometimes these abusers can be a menace to society to some women, but then when they get with another woman, they change. They change. That could be that I mean, that might be somewhat, I mean, I don't know, but or they could be trying to turn a new leaf so the new woman won't see what type of bitch he really is. I mean, I don't know. Oh, they gonna attack her because you have some people out there that have no life and are miserable. Absolutely. I have never received anything but honesty and love from you, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you, Raven. At least the people that actually watch me actually sees what I give them and don't be trying to sit up here and put no narratives on me. Because, honey, the people love to do their child. I don't agree. They don't change. They have triggers. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Let's move on, though, to the next topic. We're finna move on to these two motherfuckers. I really wish that these blogs would stop posting them, and I really wish that I would stop talking about them. But because there's nothing else to really talk about right now in the month of December, because the month of December is very slow for those of us that do YouTube and we talk about tea and gossip and shit like that. It's a very, 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 very slow month, but we got to do what we got to do. Okay, because it's slow. And I got to put out as much content as I possibly can. I'm going to have to talk about a lot of shit that I don't even care about, honey, but it's content, child. But anyway, let's talk about it. So I'm tired of these two right here. I'm tired of them. 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 But they're back in the blogs once again. Now we're gonna start it off right here. And you know what? Another thing too, and I don't care what nobody got to say about this. I'm tired of people giving Chrisean a damn pass because she's just as problematic as this bitch ass nigga too. I'm sorry to say it, but then again, I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry, because she is a part of the problem. She gets her ass out here, act a damn fool, and then we're supposed to feel sorry for her. I'm tired of feeling bad for her stupid ass. She is stupid like stupid. Okay, she's stupid, he's stupid, they all damn stupid, and I'm tired of it. Period. Period. Okay, like period. I'm sick of it. She's a part of the problem. It ain't just him. He's a big part of the problem, but she's a part of the damn problem. She is, and I'm tired of it. But anyway, we're gonna start off with this. And you know what? The mama is a part of the problem too. Blueface mama, she a part of the problem too, because she love to get her ass on a live and be posted on some damn neighborhood talk and shit like that. I'm tired of them, but we gonna talk about them though. So anyway, it says that Blueface says that he took a DNA test and that Chrisean's baby isn't his, and he can't pretend like he not happy. Okay, so this is what was said, child. That's why I snuck a swab and swabbed this baby. DNA test results came in, and I am not the father. Shake my head. It's a bit of. Did he say bitter sweat? See, if you're going to get on here and expose somebody, at least know how to spell and know how to talk. Because you said bitter sweat feeling. I never heard of a bitter sweat feeling. But okay, if we're having bitter sweat feelings, then okay, the next time we talk about something, I'm going to say, it's a real bitter, like when it's time for me to move and I get my ass on here and I talk about my move to Atlanta or whatever, when it's time for me to move, I guess I'm going to get my ass up here and say, well, it's a bitter sweat feeling. It's a very bitter sweat feeling. I guess that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, yeah. So it's a bittersweet feeling because I was coming around to it, but definitely in my best interest. Thank you, Jesus. I can't even pretend like I'm not happy as hell. I don't believe that he went and got no damn DNA test, because I bet what's going to happen in a couple of weeks, we're going to find out that he didn't take nobody's DNA test and that he got his ass up here and just lied and made up some shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and continue. So this is when Chrisean responded to Blueface talking about he took a DNA test. Let's get into it.
What do you want from me, bro? Like, what the? So he's like, so the baby's over there with you. The baby's gonna be wherever I go. He's gonna be protected. He's gonna be safe. He's gonna be with his mom. You know why? Because when I had a funny feeling when I left him with Marsh, I paid his $1,000 an hour. That's why when he woke up trying to take the baby, she was like, "You gonna take me too?" Till Chrisean get to us, because respectfully, that's what she paid. Nigga, this weird is just like a weirdo. Like, he really weirdo, like real. So now I got all my control though. That's why I had my baby in Baltimore. That's why I didn't put him on no birth certificate. So still my baby again. Respectfully, it's not your child. You know why? Because where's the proof? And in spite of that DNA test we took on our TV show, again, like, what do you want from me, bro? Like, what the? Yeah, we have proof. We know this is your kid, but he doing so much damage. I had to make sure he wasn't on no birth certificate. I had to make sure I was more in control of the situation, because the situation is okay. Because, like, I don't know what man will expose their son, kidnap them, get in a car accident. The baby don't got he didn't grab the diaper bag or nothing. He just left the crib. Like, he could just, yeah, we have proof. We know this is your kid, but he doing so much damage. I had to make sure he wasn't on no birth certificate. I had to make sure I was.
But see, you keep on saying, what more do you want from me, bro? What more do you want from me, bro? What more do you want? What more do you want from us? Because I'm tired of being put in the damn group chat. I'm tired of being put in this group chat, honey. Shout out to the 300 folks that's up in here, but I'm tired of being put in the group chat. Like, how much more we got to take from this? Like, how much more we got to deal with this? Like, I'm tired of this. Both of y'all are weirdos. Where the truth of the not the truth of the matter. Well, the truth of the matter is that according to her, he doing all that because she bought jewelry for her new man. So, what man is putting himself through this dumbass shit, honestly? Okay. Here we go with something else.
What? Is this a cop?
He said, part 1, I'm pushing 160 on the highway to get to my son, Chrisean Jr. Blueface at the penthouse drunk at 4 a.m. in the morning, blowing up my phone. Okay, that's Chrisean. Blowing up my phone to he go get my baby out of spite because I'm with K-Swab at the studio putting a verse on the Cloud9 remix. Marsh lives with me, so they at home, while Blue breaking in the crib to steal my child to get me to him so he can slap the fuck out of me for being with K-Swab. Marsh continues to not leave the baby side because I still don't know where he's taking my child. Who want part 2 of the video? Because I have receipts of that whole night. I remind you, my baby got no clothes on when he took my son. Then he went drunk driving, crashing into shit. Lord, please protect us from this demon. Blueface, you a demon. But you're just as bad as he is. Both of y'all are demons, and both of y'all are not well equipped to be having no motherfucking child. Like, for real. Both of y'all looks fucking stupid, and I'm sick of y'all. What else is going on? Because I know he had I know he had started saying that she was sleeping with Offset too. I'm trying to find it. Trying to find a post. Okay, here we go. So then that's when Blueface alleged that Chrisean was sleeping with Offset a couple of weeks ago. Now he says that being tatted on a hoe is not a flex. You literally Cardi B husband a couple of weeks ago. I'm tired of just looking at me when they fucking you. Get the rest of them gone ASAP, please. Now you gonna sit up here and put this lady husband in your bullshit, okay? So then after he said that, that's when Offset came in and said, I ain't never talked or touched that lady. Real talk, man, you need some help. Now, one thing about it, and two things for certain. Offset does not does not clear up rumors that quick like that. So I'm inclined to believe that he didn't touch Chrisean. But then there goes Blueface in the comment section. Blueface mom in the comment section talking about some Blue do a lot, but he don't lie. Girl, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Okay, so then Chrisean said, let's talk about how I saw gay porn in your recent search history, and that's why I honestly got the cover up, bro. I had zesty on my neck. Nothing wrong with being bisexual, but just let a bitch know before she fall in love with you, you weirdo. Girl. 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 Ah, out of all things to make you leave, you mad about some gay porn being in his phone? You should have left him when he was knocking you upside your fucking head. That's when you should have left him. But all it took for you was to see some man on man action in his phone for you to want to leave him. Girl, come on. Or maybe you like the stress because you are young and restless, but that was long ago. Okay, here's more. Now then, Blueface doubles down on Offset sleeping with Chrisean. He said, despite Offset denying it, everything I said is factual. He said, hey man, and just decided to join Blue Circus when you guys decided to indulge. You guys watch the show, see how it play out online every time. So for you men and female that decide to enter the chat, there's no mercy. I ain't deleting you. And everything I said is factual. Welcome to the circus. Carlissa, get the on, okay? So he doubled down on what was said about Offset. So then that's when Blueface dropped the date and time where Chrisean allegedly smashed Offset. So he said, so you ain't Cardi B husband on November the 10th at 4 a.m. at the house in LA, or am I making this up? You try to keep your secret, but you keep popping it on these apps. I'ma only state facts every time. And now I watch gay porn. That's the best you could come up with? Oh, girl. Oh, my God. So then that's when Carlissa ass comes in and she got something to say. Here she go.
Comments, is everything he said about you true or was them lies? I was a hoe. I was definitely a hoe. Ho, 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 motherfucker. He ain't lie. I'm a reformed hoe. Okay. I got my papers. I got my get out of jail free card, bitch. I ain't gonna put us out, boy. What time was he supposed to be out here? Maybe what he said in the comments, is everything he said about you true?
I guess we could say at least she owned up to being a whore, I guess. She's able to laugh about it, I guess. Yeah. I guess that's something to be proud of, I guess. I'm glad that you're proud of your son being the type of person that he is. Quick question. Why do we make people like Carlissa and Chrisean and Blueface famous? Why do we make people like that famous? I would never understand. Why are they famous? Oh, my DoorDash on the way. I need to hurry up and finish this live, y'all. But yeah, why are they famous? Honestly, I need to know, why are they famous? What is the point of them being famous? Is my question. Why are they famous? I guess the world may never know, honey. Seriously. Like, no. Why are they famous? I'm sick of them. We always in a group chat. We always hear they bullshit all the time. And I just feel like Chrisean and Blueface want to be Stevie J and Jocelyn Hernandez so damn bad. And even they wasn't that bad. Even though Jocelyn took her ass on social media and she decided that she was going to get her ass up there and say that he molested his own daughter. That was a lot. But even they wasn't that bad. Seriously. Seriously, though. That's a lot. And then these blogs keep posting them. And then our dumbasses keep talking about them. But in all reality, we tired. We Kelly Price tired. You know how Kelly Price said, I'm even tired of going to church. Tired. We tired, honey. But y'all, that's it on that particular one. So we're going to move on to the last topic of the day. And I know that's the topic that everybody came in for. And that is Cardi B and Offset. And apparently Cardi B pretty much announced that they are separated. She has confirmed that she's single and all that, right? So let's get into what was said, okay? I already got it ready for you guys, so we're going to get into that. Shout out to the 349 people that's in the chat. I don't know what my lights look like, but hopefully they look good. And I see that a lot of you guys are subscribing, so shout out to you guys because, you know, after my damn video of me doing that commentary on Anthony Lofty's, a couple of folks left me, honey, which I knew they would. But, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead and get into what Cardi B had to say in regards to Offset and her being separated.
I know today has been an eventful day. I don't pay mind to none of that. Like I don't care about none of that. I don't want you to put me none of that. I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid. I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now. And I just took it as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 like fresh, open. I don't know. I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning. And yeah, I'm excited. New look, new life, new everything. So I've been wanting to tell you guys for a minute. I don't know how you guys haven't gotten the hint, but it is what it is. I don't know if what happened today is true or not. I simply don't care because I just been doing me, focusing on my shit. I told you that I've been going so hard for 2024 to go directly as I wanted to. I feel like in 2017, I was single and that's when I worked the hardest. I've been single for a minute now. I know today has been an eventful day.
And that was Cardi B pretty much solidifying the fact that she is single. She is no longer with Offset. And are we surprised? Are we surprised? Offset has done a lot of stuff. He has cheated quite a few times, and she's always taking him back, right? That's just the truth. But maybe she done got sick or tired of being sick and tired. But what I don't like is the fact that people were trying to say that she was only coming out to announce that her and Offset are no longer together to take away the shine from Nicki's album. I'm like, everything is not about that lady. Like, everything is not about her. Stop making everything about that lady. Like, there's nothing that Cardi can do to take away from anything that Nicki got going on. If you really want to be honest, I went to the club with Josiah the other night and they were playing her whole damn album in that fucking club, and everybody knew word for word every damn song already. So it ain't really nothing that she can do to take away from Nicki and what she got going on. I think Nicki finna have a #1 album this time. I think it's gonna debut at #1 at this point. So yeah. So I ain't surprised. I don't really care either though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really be like upset at these couples when they break up. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't be upset, because at the end of the day, you know, that's their business. Like, that's their damn business. Like, if they want to be, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to be together no more, they ain't got to be together no more. They're real people. They're celebrities, yeah, but they're real people. They go through shit just like the rest of us do. And if, you know, Cardi felt the need to not with him no more based off the shit that he did, then hey, it is what it is. Because I definitely don't want to stay nowhere where I'm not happy at all. And I won't. So, you know, it is what it is. That's how I feel about it. So shout out to Cardi B for, I guess, letting us know that she ain't no longer with the nigga no more. Not that we really care, but she let us know. And that's it. So, y'all, I gave it the best that I could. We had over 300 people in here. We was headed towards 400, but we had over 300 folks up in here. But just know that we'll be going live all day today, because I got a whole lot to catch up on because I was gone in Houston. So there's a lot to catch up on today. I got to do, after this live, there's the LAMH live. After that, there's the Potomac live. After that, there's Married to Medicine. And then after Married to Medicine is the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So we got lives all day. And that's why I'm finna hurry up and eat my damn food so I can be energized for this next live that I don't want to do. But anyway, before we go, you know, we got to pay bills before we get the fuck up out of here, y'all. So let's get into that, okay? Now, first things first, make sure you guys support our very own Tramel. He has a brand new record out called Long Days. It's available right now everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, everywhere that you guys can buy music or stream it. Make sure you guys do that, because it's available everywhere. Shout out to my best friend and big brother Tramel. I love him to death, and he's a great artist, and I need for you guys to support him. Show him all the support, okay? And he deserves it, because he's a great artist. I think he slept on. Also, be sure to support Bando. Bando has a song out now called Bando's Dream. It's now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as YouTube. And he also has another song out called DUI. It's one of my favorite records by him. It's available now as well for streaming Apple Music. And it's also on YouTube. So be sure to check it out. So with that being said, this be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, I will see you guys in a little bit for my Love and Mirror Charlottesville live, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.